attempt here is in really speaking to the prophetic company that this place is, and that you are, whether you know that yet or not. That living prophetically means that you hear from God, you know what God is saying, you hear things that you know are from God to you. Let me ask you a question. Sunday morning, how many of you are here Sunday morning? Now I'm going to give you a minute because I'm about to ask you a question, So think back. Remember what I preached on? Tithing and offerings. All right. What did you hear from God? Who heard something from God in the midst of that? Now, just if you would on the microphone so people be watching.
That I have a right to put a demand on what belongs to me because I am a tither, and I pay my offerings as well. And I don't have to accept the devil's mess.
Amen. I don't accept the devil's mess. I'm with you.
I took that. I've been thinking about that all week. And I had a situation that happened where all of a sudden I got all these fees, and I put a demand on the anointed today. And I said, Lord, I know that you said you would rebuke the devourer for my sake, and the enemy is coming because I've been praying warfare prayers. You don't get to come and steal my money just because I'm praying prayers, because I know that will happen. I put a demand on the anointing, and I said, when I called them, I have favor, and I did, and I got refunded everything. 4 different fees. I got refunded everything.
That's just what we're praying. And Monday night in intercession, that's what we're praying, and we're praying all week. This is that really that we will come into an understanding about our place and believe God's favor on our lives, and understand He's not just favoring this one or that one, that God's favor and cause us. That is awesome. Who else though heard something from God on Sunday morning?
I saw a scripture that I had never seen before that way, and that was, we went back and claimed generational promises that had been established for us a long time ago, and we laid claim to those and quit believing the devil's lie that the sowing, were we ever going to receive it? Were we ever going to? And we finally realized that things that we had been walking through was preparing us, even though we didn't understand why we didn't see what we thought was provision then. Some of the things that we're seeing now, we're like, okay, this is what you've been preparing us for. Amen. Not just seeing it along the way, which would have been some things we didn't understand. Would have been nice, but now we've understood this is the time and the moment that you prepared us for.